Hey, if you're like most entrepreneurs, sales leaders, and pros that I know, you want to grow, you want to elevate your game, and you want to do the same for your team. The problem we have is education, especially business education, is really, really expensive. If you want to get a degree or an MBA, you could spend $100,000 or more, often more, right? Well, we've created Better Business University to try and help bridge that gap. We want to create real-world business education that will help you and your team grow. And we want to do so in a way that's intentional because success looks different for different people. You want to create a life that you want to live. Sure, you want to make more money, we all do, but we want to do so in the service of a life we want, not the only thing we want to do is money. So my name's Kirby Hasseman. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a content creator, but I'm also a husband and a father. And those are really important roles in my life. And I've spent 20 some years creating businesses, some of which have flourished and thrived and still are today, some have not. And the reality is each of those experiences has helped me gain experience that I want to share with you. One of the concepts that we believe in at Better Business University is giving first. I actually spent the time to write The Give First Economy, a book that you can check out. But what is giving first, and how can you possibly succeed by giving in business? Let me talk a little bit about that. I think we're actually living in the give first economy. And one of the ways that you can explain that is to explain what it isn't. And one of the things I say about that is the give first economy is not like a good old boys club. It isn't a I scratch your back, you scratch mine. We play golf together, so you have to buy from me kind of experience. What I mean by it is that I believe that we're living in a world today fueled by social media, fueled by the internet, where the companies, entrepreneurs, salespeople, and leaders that provide value up front are the ones that win long term. They create relationships, they build integrity, and those are the ones that are allowed to charge more for their services. They get forgiven when there are mistakes, and in any business or organization there will be mistakes, but because you've created a relationship with your prospects and your customers, you have the ability to overcome those challenges. So what are a few ways that you can give first? So there are actually some simple ways, and often I think we think things are simple and that means they're easy. And that's not the case, right? So here are just a couple quick simple things you can do to give first and help yourself stand out from the competition. Number one is just to give out joy. Now, that may sound trite to you, but I think it's really important when you understand that most of what we see in the world today is negative. It just is. Studies will tell you it's 89 to 90% of what we see both on social media and in the real world are negative. So if you want to stand out, one of the ways you can do that is to just be joyful. 9 out of 10 things that your customers and prospects are seeing are bad. So don't be that, and you have the ability to stand out. Another way that you can succeed in what I call the give first economy is to just give thanks. Now that sounds super easy to do, but it is not being done in the business world. I like to say that there's an appreciation gap. So there's a study that says that 69% of your customers who leave you will leave because of perceived indifference. They leave because they just don't think you care. Now that's a scary statistic, but it's also exciting because you have the ability to let people know that you appreciate them. And that's something that you can do to stand out in the give first economy. Now, in Better Business University, we are excited to teach concepts like this and more. And we're going to dig super deep into the give first economy in Better Business University. Now, you might be wondering if we could provide this sort of education and do it in an affordable way. And we think we absolutely can. We're going to set it up on a yearly subscription that you can afford for you and for your team. Now, in the interest of giving first, we're going to give a little bit more. So this is our first video to tell the story and do our pre-launch. The launch is coming next week. But in a couple days, on Wednesday, look for another video coming soon where we're going to talk to you about how you can be happy, get more done, and still be able to be productive in the real world. So thank you for watching this video. You can do me a favor now. So please, if you haven't already, head over to our Facebook page and like our page. If you know somebody who you think this would be helpful for, please feel free to tag them. Share this with them. We are so excited. And if you want to learn more, just head to betterbusinessu.com. We're going to have more details in the coming days. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in a couple days.